for Supernova, Scott Schneider was in charge of that model build. My part was to create the observation deck for the main model, which was this half a teardrop hemisphere. They called it the boat. And then a very delicate lattice work underneath that, and it's very prominent in the movie. And then a lot of laser cut material, really cool, delicate work in that miniature. Another portion of that project I was involved in was the larger version, pyro version of that observatory, and I had sculpted a buck that was about 5 feet long, couple feet wide, 18 inches tall, of that shape, of that hemisphere or that teardrop shape. And we sent the buck out to a local company that made aircraft canopies to mold it. And so they went ahead and made several molds, or several pulls. And what they did was they pulled over the buck first, then they pulled another one on top of that, because when we got it back, we removed the outer one and we cut that up into intricate lattice work that you see in the miniature. And the back side of that, we went ahead and gouged in or routed in a channel for primacord for the pyro work. Me and Ken Swenson were working on those pyros. And so I think they went ahead and blew up all 3 sets. Destroyed those for the movie. Great model. It was a great model. The paint work was phenomenal. Where I first was getting word of CGI, or started really notice that CGI was being used a lot, was when I worked for Les Ecker and Alan Fouché at Digital Domain in Venice. And this was on Chain Reaction. And also for Scott Schneider on Supernova, another spaceship miniature, long spaceship miniature. That's another great miniature. That was real gorgeous. But I was starting to become aware of CGI a little bit more, and that I heard that these kids were getting paid a lot of money to do these fantastic things on the computer, and I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. It's really not what I want to do. I'm more the hands-on. That's the whole reason why I got in the industry, the motion picture industry, was being hands-on.